Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again on a Friday evening. How goes it? I gotta give a shout out to my guy James FX90. FX90 talk about your boy. Hey, I'm here, baby. I'm here. You're here. I'm here. We're all here. Let's have a good time. This is the Rico Report, and we here, baby. It's Friday. It's game weekend. How y'all feeling? I feel like my glasses are a little foggy. Let me take that ish off because I don't like that. I don't like it. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Had a fantastic week. Yo, we had some football. Yes, much better. We had some football, man. And it was nice to see. And it was nice to feel the need for football. It's nice to have a feeling of like, you know what, football's back. Give me 1 second. I just gotta wipe something down for me real quick. I don't like that. There we go. I feel much better. This is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. How are we doing today? Shout out to the Bing squad. Everybody's in the building. I see y'all. Bing. Bada Bing Crosby's in the building. What's going on? I see Travis Sinet is here. Bobby Ray, the designer king, is in the building. I see you, Bobby. I see you, my guy. What I gotta give a shout out, man. Hayden Black is here. Ryan Teal is here. You know what I'm saying? Cody Finney, as always, the OG Cody Finney. I see you. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Bloomquist. I got you, bro. I got you. Welcome to the Rico Report. There's already 100 people in this bitch. What it do, baby? It's gonna be an exciting show, man. There's a few things for us to talk about. Let's before we do, let's talk about the game yesterday, man. It was nice to see football on TV again. It was a little eerie not seeing a full capacity of fans. We got a small sample of what it's going to look like with not a full complement. You know what I'm saying? A full experience of a game. By the way, there's about 120 people in this bitch. Do me a favor. Jump on every Facebook page that you guys know. Share this link. If you're watching from Twitter, shout out to you guys. Share this link. Retweet it. You know what I'm saying? Tweet, retweet with a quote. Do what you do. But share the love. Let's go. So we had a game yesterday, man. The Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. And every time I see the damn Texans, I get upset. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real, man. I see them on the field, I'm like, man, it could have been us. You know what I'm saying? On a Thursday night, it could have been us. But hey, I get it. You got to get the superstars out there. You got to get the eyes on TV. Why not get the two highest paid quarterbacks to duke it out? But I think we all knew what the end result was eventually going to be. It was going to be a Chiefs the easy dub, and the Houston Texans would have put up a small stink, but it was going to be easy dub, and it was. It was sloppy at first because nobody's been able to play, real football other than playing against each other. But like you could tell that it was a little rough to watch at the beginning. But then people started getting their grooves, and then boom, there you go, Chiefs easy dub. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Clyde, smooth Clyde. Hey, listen, man, that boy can run. He could play. A lot of people were going big time for him coming out of Clemson. And I was like, all right, he's good. He's nice. But that boy can play. And he reminds me very much of our very own third rounder in Devin Singletary. Shout out to my guy, Dan Brown. It feels like the weekend before Christmas. I don't think I can sleep Saturday night. Let's kill it Sunday. Oh, we best kill it Sunday. We must kill it Sunday. It's a must. We got to. There's no playing games. We got to do it. Ryan Berger, I see you, man. What's going on? So F the Jets. So many damn commercials. Yeah, man, there was a lot of commercials, man. But they got to make up for it because usually you have the time to kind of pan and look at the stands. There ain't nothing to look at. They had no choice. Hit them with a commercial, man. We got to pay them bills because the ticket sales ain't coming in. We got to pay bills somehow. Let me get some commercial in this bitch. Back to back. Man, it was awful, man. But a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you, let's be real. When your team's not playing, you're mostly paying attention to your points on fantasy. You know what I mean? Oh shoot, how's my Clyde doing? Okay, he's doing all right. How's Travis Kelce doing? All right. How's Deshaun doing? Okay, garbage points, I'll take it. Y'all know you were doing that. Pay attention to your phone, looking at the game, but not really paying attention because it's not your squad. but it's just good to have football back. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a game this week, and it's against the New York. Sorry, let me repeat that. The New Jersey Jets. We ain't gonna call them New York Jets. Ain't no New York team. Y'all know who the real New York team is, right? It's the New Jersey Jets, and we're going over there to play. And Governor Cuomo says no fans allowed. So we are going to have a game with no fans. How weird will that be? How weird will that be? Let's be real. Before we get into the games and the things that I have to touch on, how weird is that going to be? They're gonna have to pump all the music, all the artificial sounds into that to make it game like. And it's gonna be one to adjust to. And I really hope it doesn't become the norm. Jacob Ander, I see you, bro. What's going on? Eric Eagleston, what's going on, fella? So it's gonna be something that we got to get used to, man. But it is what it is. We're just gonna have to make it work, man. Hold on, my guy Jimmy Johnson says we got more energy with 0 fans than the Jets got with 70. That's for damn truth. That is the damn truth, man. Pumping the fan sounds, we're gonna have no choice. They're gonna have to. James Kehoe, they're going to have to. They're gonna have to do that. But that's the way it works. By the way, shout out to my guy Travis Sinet with a super chat. Yo, today I drove past a house here in Rochester that was painted red, blue, and giant Bills logo. It felt like a good omen. Go Bills. Listen, man, there's a lot of things that are happening right now. A lot of things that happen that you're so ready for this game that you're seeing things that are like, yo, that's a sign. That's a sign. You feel me? So, you go get a burger and the plate's white. You go home, you put on a white plate, ketchup, and you're wearing a blue sweater. Yo, we win this game. The signs are there. You feel me? So sometimes it happens that way. Shout out to my guy, Travis Sinet. I appreciate that donation. I appreciate that. So here's the deal, people. We are playing a banged up Jets team. Now, before I continue, smash that like real quick for me. Smash that like. We got to get that out of there. We're playing a banged up Jets team. And when you're going to be playing a banged up Jets team, you got to come prepared. You have to come knowing that they're wounded. And sometimes a wounded animal sometimes is the worst animal to go up against. But guess what? We know that. We're not going to take our foot off the pedal. We're going to grind it out, and we're going to make sure that we come out so fresh and so clean. And when I say so fresh, so clean, I don't just talk about us playing football. I can also talk about you taking care of yourself with Manscaped. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got to hit you with the Manscaped. You got to. If you guys have not been paying attention, we have been dropping some subliminals on you guys. Make sure you take care of the lower region, because if you don't take care of the lower region, your ladies won't take care of you. So get yourself Manscaped, get yourself cleaned up, make sure that you're smelling good, your balls are smooth, and they're toned right for your lady. Because I'll tell you right now, if you're not taking care of your business, your lady's not going to take care of you. So ladies and gentlemen, go to manscaped.com. Use the code Fanatics, 20% off. You get yourself, you know what I'm saying, some free shipping, and take care of yourself. Back to business. We are going to play the New York Jets, and they're all banged up, and we got to take no prisoners. We got to mash them up with no ands, ifs, or buts, and leaving things out on the field. We don't want any of that. Now, they're wounded. They are wounded. Williamson, gone, out. He's deemed out. Mosley was supposed to be their best guy. He opted out. So the second best linebacking guy on the squad, the linebacker on the squad, is no longer there. So now who's up in the middle, right? Let's go to the secondary. Jamal Adams, gone. Marcus may not even play. He's questionable. This is a wounded squad, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you right now, we cannot take them lightly. We have to go into business, go into taking care of business, and letting everybody know that, yes, we know they're wounded, and we took full advantage of it. Full advantage. Because I don't want to hear any excuses. No excuses. Not one. Now, let me tell you this, though. There is there is there's a strength in the Jets, and I gotta keep it real. There's a strength in the Jets, and although they're wounded, they still have a pretty good defensive coordinator, and this defensive coordinator is going to put pressure. That's what he does. Greg Williams has been doing it since freaking when he was with the Bills, for crying out loud. You feel me? So keep that in mind, because our guy Josh Allen, although is great under pressure in the fourth quarter, he doesn't quite deal well with pressure in his face. We've seen it time and time again, where he throws erratically, where he leaves the pocket without any, any reason to, because of that pressure. It'll get to you. Now, going into this year with a lot more focus on this offense, with Josh going into his third year, we feel that with game film, watching everything he does, watching everything the Jets did the first game, seeing this team twice already last year with the same coordinator, you're going to know the ins and outs of what this defensive coordinator likes to do. But let's keep it real, man. Last year in 2019, they had the number 2 ranked rushing defense. So you know what they're going to be doing. They're going to try to shut down our run game, because now we have a 1-2 punch that's back there. Although my man Moss has never touched the ball yet, they know what he's capable of doing. So they're going to try to do what? They're going to try to make Allen beat us with the arm. How tiring is that? How often do we hear that? Get Allen to beat us with his arm. Guess what? You ask and you may receive. He might light you guys up. And you know what? It'd be a welcome sight to see. And I'll tell you that right now. Hold on a second. Because I'm seeing some comments go by. So I want to be able to talk and chat with y'all, and also be able to see y'all. So I'm looking right now. I just saw one right now. So I got my guy, JJ Paul says, I just thought about this earlier. Say we make the playoffs, but we still have the first round exit. Would you trade 3 firsts for Josh for the first pick to take Trevor? Whew. Not today. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. First of all, if there is a first round exit, there's got to be a blatant, terrible play solely by Josh Allen, where you're like, he's not the guy, right? But in order for us to be in the playoffs, that guy is probably the one that got us there. So let's not go there. Let's not go there just quite yet. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is this: we have an opportunity to knock on the door, to let people know that, okay, we here. And before they get to the door, we kick that bitch open to now really announce that we're here. This is the game to do it. The same way Baltimore freaking whooped the Dolphins first week. I think they put 50 burger on those guys. That's the type of performance that we're going to need from the Bills. Now, today, there was some chatter going on. On Twitter. And I'm paraphrasing here. It was, blow them away and we're good and I'll be happy. Or a win is a win. If we win by 1, we win by 61, it's all the same. Jacob Newman says, hey, Rico, how worried are you about the right side of the O-line? I'm not worried one bit. I think we'll be just fine, right? We have Cody Ford starting at right guard and Cody Ford starting at right tackle. So we should be good. We should be good, right? We'll see what goes on with that. But nonetheless, there's chatter that a win is just as good as a blowout, as long as it's a win. Now, although I understand the concept behind that, get that W. It doesn't matter how you won, just get that W. Move on to the next one. But then there's a W that shows that you dominated that game, that team didn't even deserve to be on the field with you. And with all the hype and with all the fan power behind the team and the way we've been talking about our squad and what we should do and how we're going to do it, we can't come in and lay 14 points and win the game, because I guarantee you there will be more questions asked than, okay, that was a good win. No. There's going to be more questions. How are we only scoring 14 points against a depleted defense with the Jets? Unacceptable. And you think you're going to go do that against some of the top defenses in this league? No. That's not going to fly. That is not going to fly. I'm going to tell you that right now. We cannot come in there and put up 14, 15, 16, 17 points. That cannot fly. We added too many pieces to this offense for it to give us this product on the field. We added Cole Beasley last year. We added Joe Brown last year. We add Stephon Diggs this year. We bring on freaking Zach Moss. Come on, fellas. We can't have that. We cannot. Stephen Capioni says, but in this case, it does matter. That is what we have been trying to achieve this entire time. A competent offense, excuse me. So I want to see it. You damn right. This is what we've been wanting for so long. The last time we had a competent offense, Drew Bledsoe was running this team. And I'm talking about like a potent offense that we were putting points up. Drew Bledsoe was running this team. That's a long time ago, folks. That's a long time. We've always had a solid run game, but never consistent. Never consistent offense. After that, it was Chan Gailey. Chan Gailey gave us a bit of a spark with that offense. We were moving the ball, but we had a terrible defense. We can never put things together. This is the year that it looks like we can put things together. Formidable offense and a defense that you know is going to be top 10. And I'm being nice when I say top 10. So we need to take care of business. My guy Brian Bauer says there's no reason why this offense can't put up 30 plus against this sorry team. 30 plus. That, to me, at minimum, 24 points. At minimum. And I'll share my predictions afterwards. But keep in mind, we still have to respect this wounded animal. Because a lot of times when you think we got him, we can lay down, we can we got this. This is when they hit us with something, we're like, whoa, we didn't expect that. And then we can never recover. So we have to have our eyes open and prepared to handle business against the damn Jets. And especially we're on the road. Oh, yeah, we got to handle that. Are we on the road? I don't remember if we're on the road. No fans. Sometimes you don't even know. I think we're at home. We're supposed to be at home. I don't even know. The point is this. We got to win this. And we got to win it big. We have to take care of business that people don't even think twice. The Bills won? Of course they did. They were against the Jets. What was the score? 50-0? Okay. I expected that. Move on to the next. But you put up 17 points. You put up 19 points. Not going to cut it. Randy Bobani, appreciate that. Super chat. Love the squad mafia. I'm still a little nervous about our QB depth. Why? Why be nervous? Why be nervous? Like, look around. If you look around the league, they're not. How many teams are you sitting there where you're comfortable with the backup? The one that I can think of right now is maybe New Orleans. The Saints, they got Jameis Winston as a backup. If Breeze will go down, you're like, okay, I'm okay with that. I mean, not many other places have like a solid backup. You know what I did? You know what I totally forgot? I didn't realize that Joe Flacco is on the Jets. Totally didn't know that. So irrelevant. I had no idea he signed with the Jets. But he's not. I think he hasn't played all week. I mean, go figure. It's just one of those things where I wouldn't worry too much. Now, knock on wood, something happens and he goes down. At least we have a veteran guy in the backfield ready to take over. But that ain't going to happen. We good. We got a healthy team. Let's keep them healthy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are tuned in for the first time, this is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics, and it's Friday night, and we got ourselves a game this weekend. Now, here's the deal. I had to look at how we're going to be able to attack this Greg Williams defense. And going back to like when he was with the Browns, right? Most recently, then coming to the Jets, seeing what kind of defense he plays and how do you attack that type of defense. And what did we do against Greg Williams last year, right? Last year, he was bringing the house on us and we felt the pressure. He was bringing the house and it was nonstop. How do we combat that? Get the ball out of your hands quickly. And the beautiful thing about this situation is this. Thank you very much, Juan Castillo. I was about to get to that. The beautiful situation about this is we can do no huddle. Josh, I believe, has been given the keys to this offense to do as he pleases. So if we start off with no huddle and throw these guys off, we will be able to be victorious with ease because you take away all that pressure coming, right? You want to bring the house? Let me dump it off real quick. Quick slant, bang, gone. And we have the athletes on this team to make it happen. And now I didn't mention it, but I'm gonna mention it now. Hold on a second. Rico, can you stop hyping up the Jets defense? The only good thing that is their D-line. See, it's not about hyping the defense up. It's about making you guys, making some folks realize that it ain't going to just be a cakewalk. The offense may be missing some pieces, right? But the defense still, as a unit, is under Greg Williams. And Greg Williams brings a lot of pressure. And I'm telling you right now, when you bring pressure, it doesn't matter what bum is coming at you. Pressure is pressure. So we just got to be prepared for it. That's all I'm saying. Am I scared of this Jets defense? Nah, I'm not. Because what I know on this side is that we know how to combat against that type of pressure. We did it last year, and we're going to do it again. But this time, we have the competent freaking weapons that we can. We got a Stephon Diggs matched up with Pierre Desir, and I like Pierre Desir. I like Pierre Desir. Shout out to my Haitians. Shout out to my Zos. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take that matchup all day, every day. Then we got Blessum, Blashawn, whatever you want to call this. John Brown, give him who you want. John Brown, Cole Beasley, take your pick. We're going to mash it up. We just have to have laser focus, execution, and make sure that we hit on everything we got. Simple as that, man. We just got to nail everything. And I'm excited about it. But the thing I'm most excited about right now is Devin Singletary. This is Devin Singletary's, this is his now, right? When Devin Singletary came through, we said, see you later, LaShawn McCoy. We got what we need, man. Your services have been great. See you later. So it was pretty much Devin Singletary's squad. But they had to show respect to the OG, you know what I'm saying, and Frank Gore. Now there's no Frank Gore. We got a rookie in Zach Moss. And we know how coach doesn't like to throw rookies in just like that. He likes to let them sit a little bit. So this is the opportunity that we need to see from Motor. Motor, with 100% that's his position. He's the number one guy. Dude, I need to see it. I need to see him with 15 touches, 15 to 20 touches. You're going to see magic tomorrow. You saw what Clyde Allaire did, right? Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I can definitely see Devin Singletary taking over just like that. Just like that. And I'm excited to see it, man. I can see him going for over 100 yards. I could definitely see him go for 100 yards. It would be pretty if he went for $150. $150? Man, I'd be excited. Because if he doesn't get put on the map, he's going to get put on the map real early this season. Pierre Kingpin says, I'm ready for Rated R Rico postgame. Rated R Rico only comes out when he's upset. I don't want to be upset. I want to be happy. I want to be jovial. I want to be super, super freaking happy. You know what I'm saying? Just like week 1 last week. When we came back last year, I was excited. That type of Rico, you're going to get that. You're going to get that. John Year says Motor is going to be 135 yards on the ground and 75 receiving. Shoot, if you give me that, I'm happy. You give me that, I'm very happy. Jacob Ander. Dawson Knox and Cole Beasley should take advantage of the weak LBs over the middle. If Dable is who we think he is or who we want him to be, he'll take full advantage of this weaker linebacking core. With somebody covering Cole Beasley, which is not going to happen. Nobody can cover Cole Beasley. He should have a solid game. Pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. That's what it's going to come down to. I mean, what store do you want? What store do you want? You want the big boy store with Diggs? Go ahead. Open up shop. Oh, that's how Rough Riders roll. You know what I'm saying? We'll open up shop. That's fine. Take Diggs. Oh, you want a little bit of sprinkle? You want a 7-Eleven? You want a little 7? You want to stop by the 7-Eleven? All right, Cole Beasley. We'll take it. Speaking of 7-Eleven, guess who's on the other squad? The old 7-Eleven. Levi Wallace is going to have a handful. Now let's switch over to defense. What a segue. Let's switch it over to defense now. I'm going to tell you right now. Ryan Berger remembers that. Rico and the happy dance, man. I don't know where that came from. I got my knees up. I was doing the form running right on the spot. I'm going to tell you right now, man. I'm not pleased. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not pleased that Josh Norman is going to be out. I really, really wanted to see what Josh Norman was going to be able to show us alongside of Trey White. Let me remove that. alongside, you know what I'm saying, of Teron Johnson, alongside of Micah and Poyer, right? I really wanted to see that. But the good thing about this situation is this. We got Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace is very well prepared. He's very well familiar with this defense, and he's got trust in this defense. And the one thing that I really want to see from our guy Levi Wallace, because I was excited about him last year, right? I really wanted to have his opportunity. I like his length. I like the fact that he's gritty. He will go in and tackle, but he lost his confidence near the end of the year. A couple plays, and then boom, he loses confidence. And then a couple plays turns into, a quarter, and a quarter turns into like, all right, he's now swapping roles with Kevin Johnson. I don't want that. What I want from my corner is to be confident. Like, look what's across the field from you. You got Trey White, the newly signed Trey White. He's gonna be ready to roll and prove what he's worth. They're gonna be attacking you, Levi Wallace. You best be ready. There's gonna be times where we're gonna be in cover 1, cover 0. You're on your own. You're on your own, man. Because we're bringing the blitz. We're bringing a Poyer down into the box, and he's coming out that quarterback. You better cover up. But they don't got no Denzel Mims. Brashon Perriman, I don't know if he's even playing. I know that he was off and on, right? The one threat in receiving core that they have is Jamison Crowder. And that boy was a problem for us last year. I'm not going to front. And if you're going to sit there, oh, he ain't shit, y'all are lying. I think he had, 12 receptions the first game? We can't have that. We won the game still, but he was problematic for us. We've got to be able to handle business. I saw Bada Bing Crosby make a comment. I'm going to scroll back. I don't want Allen to take a dangerous run all year. Absolutely no reason for it. It's in his nature. That's what he does. That's the quarterback he is. He likes to impose his will, believe it or not. He's 6'4", 6'5", 230, 235, man. He's going to impose his will. He's a big boy. That's in his nature. It's like you telling Lamar Jackson never to take off. That's not going to happen. Although he doesn't want to. If it were up to him, he wouldn't take off if he doesn't need to. But it's in their nature, man. It's in their nature. You can't take that away from someone. If that's what they do, that's what makes their game. You ain't got to worry about that. That's what he's going to do. He just got to be smart about it. That's what it comes down to. Being intelligent about when to go down. Stephen Capioni says, great point, Josh. Josh is going to be Josh. If he sees daylight, he's gone. It's the facts. That's how he made his name, right? For real. You don't get compared to a guy like Cam Newton for no reason. Able to throw the rock, but can run the rock as well. Eric Eagleston says what? Who gets the first TD, Diggs or Davis? First TD? I bet you goes to Dawson Knox or Cole Beasley. I'm just saying. Or it might even be a run by Josh Allen himself. If we get the ball first, we're marching that shit. And we ain't stopping. We're going to march with ease, and we're going to punch it into their mouth. Punch them in the mouth right away. But I can see Cole Beasley getting the first touchdown. I think it might be that. With the weak interior, they ain't got no linebacking core. It's gonna be easy money. Now, the O-line. Somebody asked me earlier, are you worried about the right side of the O-line? So let's put it this way. John Feliciano was our right guard. Cody Ford, we'll say, was our right tackle. Let's just say that's how we ended the year. So if you really look at it, let me fix this up real quick. If you really look at it, we're returning the same squad. Difference is Feliciano's not there. So a lot of folks think it might be Brian Winters going in. From what I understand, and from what I've been reading, Winters hasn't been anything special, right? Veteran leadership, has been in the game, has experience, but to overtake that right guard, we don't know yet because Coach McDermott doesn't want to tell anybody. Fine, so be it. That's his stick. That's his shtick, is what they say. So be it. But if you're going to put the best guys on the field, you would think it would be Cody Ford, Tyne Seke, right? Or would it be Cody Ford, Darrell Williams? Is it going to be a rotation? Is he going to take these guys in and out, right? Like he does with the defensive line. We don't know. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Matt Soda says, I was surprised Winters wasn't cut. I mean, you need depth. You need depth on the O-line, man. And you don't want to go with depth with inexperienced guys. You want a guy that started in this league, that knows, right? He knows that defense. He's going to give them pointers for sure. So you can't really say shocked he wasn't cut. They brought him in. They paid him that money. And I know that these guys have made mistakes before, head the front office, and they'll quickly get rid of you if they don't feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do. But nonetheless, we're going to keep it that way. I'm going to scroll up. Brian, my bad, man. Let me scroll up. I got in my bag. My man, Brian Bowers. This defense has played way better receiving cores than this Jet squad has over the past 3 years. We should be easily able to handle their offense. You're absolutely right, Mr. Bowers. You're absolutely right. And that's why we can't take this team lightly, right? Where you think that, they ain't shit. We got this. Nah, man. Put your freaking foot on the pedal and don't stop. And there's something about McDermott that tells me he's a Mr. Nice guy. Let's just say we're up 35-0. He might just chill and just run the ball. Nah, man. Put it down their throats. Keep going. Three teams I dislike the most in this NFL, in the NFL league. New England Patriots, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New Jersey Football Jets. Those three teams. I don't like them. I got no love. Miami Dolphins, I don't mind them. New York Jets, don't like them. No, thank you. My man Bobby Ray, defense coming out with something to prove. Oh, you best believe they're coming out with something to prove. Let me tell you something. Let me bring, I'm going to leave that up. Let me tell you something. There are times where a defense is looking, who said it? Was it Poyer? No, it wasn't Poyer. I think it was Micah Hyde. Micah Hyde was quoted saying, I ain't going to lie. There were times where I was disappointed that, we give the offense, I'm paraphrasing here. We give the offense back the ball and we just couldn't punch anything in. I ain't gonna lie. So when one of your better players on the team is mentioning something like that, don't quote me on that. It was something to that nature. That tells me the defense is like, yo, we cannot leave it to the offense. Not that the offense is trash, but when you put up 19 points a game, it's not good enough in this game, right? It's not good enough. I'm sorry. And it was very clear last year that offensively, we weren't good enough. We just weren't. So when the defense sees that, man, we only scored 19 points, man, we gotta shut them out. Shut them all out. So that way there is no pressure on the offense. We'll take that pressure. I got my guy Poyer next to me. I got my $80 million man and Trey White next to me. Levi Wallace, you got that? All right. I got Tremaine Edmonds. I got that blizzard of a D-line in front of me. We got this. We ain't gonna we don't need to put the pressure on the offense. We'll make sure that we shut these guys out. Now, if the defense comes out with that type of mentality, it's game over. We can do what the hell we want. But it's not always gonna work out that way. And we've seen it before. Ryan Teal, Bill Stadium needs Halloween screams piped in the Sunday. You damn right they do. Somebody's going to be seeing ghosts. I'm going to get to that. NFL Network has the Jets defense as the top 5 stardom. Damn. See, they continue, and I don't want to use the word disrespect. Because if you go by what we gave you on the field last year, and by the way the Jets played us in both the games, they have every right to say that. They have every right. Think about it. The first game, 17-16. We barely got by. Right? The last game, it didn't matter. We already in the playoffs, right? But they still play us tough. And we don't put up we put up 20 points in the final game. If I could recall correctly. What was it? I think 13-6. That was the score. 13-6. They beat us 13-6. I know we didn't put our guys in. But 13-6 in the first game was 16-7. We didn't even crack 20. So they have every right to say that. And let's keep it a buck. If we're being real, they have every right to say it. Pick them. We don't trust Josh Allen. We don't trust Brian Dable. We don't trust that you brought in Stephon Diggs. So guess what? The offense should be the ones that have the freaking chip on their shoulder. That's who should have the chip on their shoulder. The freaking offense. Prove people wrong. Because ain't nobody respecting this offense. And it's the proof is in the pudding. 19 points a game. That ain't blowing nobody out. It's not blowing anybody out of the water. 19 points a game. A couple touchdowns and a couple field goals. Whoop-de-doo. Let's keep it real, man. We want to make a dent in this league. We've got to put up 25 or more a game. And that's excellent. If we could put 25 points a game, that'd be great. Let me be modest and say 23. 23 points a game, man. That's 3 touchdowns and a couple field goals here and there. Come on, man. We can't do that shit? We can't do that? Bada bing Crosby. Edmonds is as reliable as can be, but for his own sake, I want to see him get what he deserves. He will in due time. I want you guys to listen to my guy, Daniel Juarez. If you guys are on Twitter right now, do me a favor. Retweet. If you're watching from Facebook, share. Do me that favor. Smash that like real quick and then share it. YouTube, share it, smash that like, do what you will. Let's get this thing popping right now. There's 247 people watching. Let's go. Here's the deal. Let's get to my guy, Sam Darnold. Now, here's the deal, man. When you pay attention to a guy like Sam Darnold, you look at the first game that we played against the Jets. I think he had mono. I don't even think he played that game. Did he play that game? I think he did. He did play that game. He had 175 yards. He went 28 for 41 and a touchdown. Right? Nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Threw a pick. But nothing great. Now, with this revamped defense, and I say revamped because the D-line is better than last year's D-line. Although Star Lotulelei has gone and opted out, I feel like Quentin Jefferson, AJ Epinesa, Vernon Butler are upgrades. I'd like to say so. And I'm thinking about it. It's hard for me to say AJ Epinesa would be better because he's on the edge, but I think he'll bring a lot of value by holding the edge and the fact that he's versatile, that he can go inside and outside. I love that. Quinn Jefferson, inside and outside, and he's a dog. Vernon Butler, get your ass in the middle. Let's go. Stuff it up. Harrison Phillips, I'm ready for that. That guy is hungry as ever. Hungry. He was coming into his own last year before he got hurt. You don't think he's ready to go balls to the wall this time? Man, oh man. I'm excited about this defensive line. And they are going to make Mr. Darnold look left, look right. What's happening? Boo! He's going to be... He's not going to know where it's coming from. He's not going to know where it's coming from. And you ain't got Joe Flacco to help you out. Adam Gase ain't going to help you out with the run game because he doesn't like giving the damn rock to the running back. So guess what, Mr. Darnold? Good luck. Good luck, because that defensive front is no joke. No joke. Woo! 6 Propane 9. He knows what up. He knows what's happening. We're coming for you, son. Don't worry about it. Oh, who's this? Sam Darnold will wear a gold jacket. Boy, you tripping. I appreciate the donation, Jets fan. But you ain't coming for shit. You ain't coming for shit. I'm telling you that right now. I reached out to a couple Jets fans. That hold pages. I said, yo, come through. Come debate with your boy. I ain't going to be nice to you. We're going to chop it up respectfully, but I ain't going to be nice to you. We coming for you, son. Don't worry about it, Bills fans. Look at this sweet little man. Sweet little guy. Wishful thinking on your part. Wishful thinking. You're cute. He's a cute little guy. Forgive him, guys. He doesn't know any better. And guess what? He'll be back. He will be back to see us on Sunday night. And guess who's going to be there talking to you? This guy. So come back, Mr. Sam Darnold wears a gold jacket. Come back. We're going to talk about it. Raymond Paul, appreciate that donation. So here's the deal. Sam Darnold, here's how you get to him. Because he's not going to be able to, you saw what we did to him. We locked stuff down in the backfield. So he's going to be going to his first check, shit, locked down. Going to his second check, shit, locked down. All right, dump off. Dump it off all you want. You want to have an 88% completion percentage? Great. That's all we're gonna give you that. We'll give you those. But you want to go deep? You better have the time to go deep. I know you guys have Mekhi Becton. Big boy. Anchor. I get it. And you know what? I like him. I thought that was a great pickup for you guys. But I don't want you to. You see what Frank Clark did to was it Larry Tunsil? I can't even remember. I don't know who was out there. But Frank Clark was a problem yesterday. And Frank Clark gives me a lot of Jerry Hughes. So Mekhi Becton, as big as you are, boy, you better get low. You better get low, and you better get ready for Jerry Hughes, man. And I'm not gassing up Jerry Hughes, because some days Jerry Hughes gets on my last nerve. But it was a Titus Howard, my bad. Titus Howard's bum ass. But Jerry Hughes is going to be a problem. And it's going to be a nice little matchup. It's going to be a very interesting matchup. And the thing is, if you take on Jerry Hughes, you're going to leave out, you know what I'm saying, Epinesa. You're going to leave out Jefferson. I can't believe I'm about to say this. You're going to at least get a little bit of Trent Murphy. Ugh. I said it. He's on the team. He's going to play. I might as well show him some love. Golly, man. Anyway, folks, it's what it is, man. Mario Addison is going to be screaming off the edge. Screaming off the edge. Those are Madden terms, by the way. If you guys play Madden, you know what that scream means. Mario Addison is coming for that ass, boy. Listen, man. This defense is coming for the Jets offense. Sam Darnold, this is not Ghostbusters, man. You ain't going to be shooting no ghosts. You're going to be seeing them. And we coming from left, right, center, down the middle. Jordan Poyer's going to be in that action. Teron Johnson's going to be in that action. Man, they might even put Teron Neal on your ass. Boy. So here's the deal. Who do we worry about on the Jets offense? Let's keep it real now. I still very much respect Le'Veon Bell. I don't care what anybody tells me. I still very much respect Le'Veon Bell. I think he's one of the better running backs in this game. His O-line was not the greatest last year. And he's still able to put up, 789 yards, 3 touchdowns, only averaging 3.2 yards a carry. Against us specifically, in both games, he rushed for 100 yards. He rushed for 100 yards. 60 yards receiving. Hold on. We got a hot take. Jacob Andrews says, hot take. Murphy will lead this team in sacks. What? Murphy? That is a hot take. It's a hot take. I'm not even gonna trash it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me let that rest for a minute. And I'm done. We can't have that. We can't have that type of chatter. Powder B said that's a cold take. That ain't no hot take. That's a cold take, man. But Le'Veon, and let's be real. And my guy H-Deep knows it. Le'Veon and Herndon, the tight end, they're going to be guys that we have to take away from this game. We really do. Because Brashad Perriman, he's all right. He had a nice little year last year. You have my guy Jamison Crowder in the slot. He could play. But Le'Veon Bell is the guy that we need to really shut down. We need to shut him down and have no issues about him. Yes, to me, is the problem. Bell is the problem. We have to stop. I remember the game that against the Snow against him. I see what you're saying, man. What? Somebody said Murphy 7 sacks for. No, y'all on drugs. Y'all are on drugs. I won't have that type of chatter here. Not today. But Le'Veon Bell is one guy that I worry about and that we've got to stop. Do not let a running back get hot. You start letting him see lanes. You start giving him time. It's going to be problematic. And I know that our defensive run game got a lot better the last couple years. But I still see that we give up some big yardage to guys. Don't you remember when Adrian Peterson, the ageless wonder Adrian Peterson, tore us up? He tore us up in the first half. He had nearly 100 yards running because we weren't focused. We weren't ready for it. But we revamped it. We know our secondary is one of the best in the game. If we take care of the run game and we don't let Le'Veon Bell go off and we contain him, it's over with. Halloween is in September. It's over with. Jamison Crowder is going to get his receptions. 4 yards, 3 yards, 6 yards. But we're going to cash in. We got to. We have to. So what are the 3 things? I'm going to give you 3 things, the keys to this game. Number 1 is discipline. It's the first game of the year. We're going to have to get out all the bullshit, all the misplays and the miscues and all that stuff. but we have to limit them. Get it out in the first half. Get it out, in the first quarter. Get all the jitters out. Even, in warm-ups. Get all the jitters out in warm-ups. But we must be disciplined. Lee Smith, knock it off. Knock it off, Lee Smith. Just block your dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold. Don't go down the field. You know what I mean? When you don't have no business being down the field, just do your job. Bill Belichick, just do your damn job. You know what I'm saying? Forward, no cut blacks. No cut blocks. Don't come back and peel back and try to take some guy's head off. Although that was a weak call. Y'all catch what I'm trying to say, though. We need to be disciplined. We need to be on top of things, and we need to be laser focused. Big time. Number 2, we got to execute. One of our biggest issues last year where we were leaving plays on the field. We weren't executing. The one play that stands out to me right now is that one play, Houston Texans game last year. Josh Allen boots to the right. Cunningham, untouched, blows Josh Allen up. We execute that play. We get a hand on that man. Josh is probably still running into the end zone. It hurts me to even say it, folks. It really does. But those are the facts. We can't have that, right? Let me stay on execution. We can't turn the ball over. These guys are not good enough for us to be turning the ball over to them, right? Don't give them the ball. Don't give it to them. Devin Singletary, you fumbled 4 times last year. 4 times too many, in my opinion, right? Let's hold on to the rock. Josh, hold on to the rock. You started off this year, the last year, pretty rocky, but you cleaned up your act. But we just can't give the ball up. We can't make it harder for us and easy for them to stay in the game. In that first game alone, like we turned the ball over, like 4 times? We had like 3 or 4 turnovers. We cannot have that. We can't have that, man. It's one of those things where it's just hold on and protect the football. Because if you don't want to protect it, you know what's going to happen. They're going to sit you on the bench and say, you need to take a minute and realize what's happening here. Bada Bing says, I forget who, but either Steve M. or Dave Tilt put it perfectly. It's as simple as win your matchup this week. We are better than the Jets. Just win every matchup. It's not just win every matchup. Dominate your matchup. Dominate your matchup. You are the more superior team. You have the more superior D-line. I think his name is Clendenin or Clendenin. You know what I'm saying? You got Quentin on that squad. But I feel like we have the better D-line. Show them. Prove it. This is a statement game. And I know this is going to be, Rico, what the hell are you talking about? It's week 1. Relax. No. This is a statement game. Because right now, 2 things are going to be talked about. If one of these scenarios happen. The Jets stay with it. I think the spread is like 6.5. 6.5 points. Are you kidding me? This is a game that we should win double digits. Easy double digits. 6.5. They're letting this team hang with us. We can't have that. We certainly cannot have that. Koala Bear says, humble but hungry. We got to be all. We have to be it all tomorrow. Here's another hot take. Tremaine Edmonds leads the league in tackles. That's not a hot take at all. It could definitely happen. Not a hot take. Great take. Fantastic take. My guy, Richard Forbes, show out or get out. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Clap God's going to be in there. Y'all know who that is. Man. We cannot take this team lightly, people. We need to crush them. So, first key to the victory is discipline. Penalties, we can't have that. We cannot. No penalties. Stay focused. Let's stay laser focused. Are they going to happen here and there? They are. But we've got to limit the penalties. We've got to limit the bonehead plays, the sportsmanlike conducts, the false starts, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay within the lines and play ball. Secondly, execution. We got to execute, man. That play that Dable calls, that play that Leslie Frazier calls, he says, I want you to blitz, and I want you to, when peel back, I want that cover 3. Make sure you got that. Make sure you know what's going on. If you're stunting and you're the one that's supposed to delay and get around the corner, get there. Be where you're supposed to be. Here's another one. Third key of the game. Finish. And I'm talking about finish your block. Finish that run. Finish that route. Finish that catch. You know what I'm saying? Double tap inside in bounds. Finish, right? That tackle, finish it. You think you're done? He's not done until the whistle's blown or he's on the ground. Finish. We've got to. And finish the game. Finish the game by putting them away. Finish them. Be done. Make a statement. Make a damn statement, man. Telling you, man, like this year is a special year because this is probably one of the best offenses we've had in years. We've said this all before. We all agree. I'm not saying that anything that's brand new. We can't waste it, man. We got to finish everything that we do all the way to the freaking whistle, man. Real talk. Now, here's the deal. Jamison Crowder, Le'Veon Bell. To me, those are the two key players that we are going to have to really focus on this team. I don't really value Sam Darnold like that. I just don't. I don't. I'm sorry. People are like, yo, but he's really good. No, I don't think so. I think he's all right. He's okay. Nothing special to me. That's my opinion. But those are the two guys that we have to make sure that we take care of. After that, man, we got his ass. We need him throwing less than 125 yards. That'd be lovely if he can. But it's going to be garbage time because we're going to be whooping that ass too bad. So he's going to be having to pass the ball. But guess what? More possibility for interceptions. For us, I'd love to see Devin Singletary go off and Stephon Diggs. Those are my two guys that I'm going to be paying attention to. Stephon Diggs, his debut with the Bills, with his new quarterback, all eyes are going to be on that guy. For me, 10 to 12 targets. If he comes down with 6, I know those 6 receptions that he's going to come down with, something great is going to happen. Right? 8 catches, even better. But 10 to 12 targets is something I'd like to see going to Diggs. He's your number one. Your unquestioned number one. You got to take it. Who's going to cover him? And don't get me wrong. I love Pierre Desir. But Trey White is better than Pierre Desir, and you see what Diggs is doing to my guy Trey White in practice. Just saying. One of the best in the game, and he making him do this and that, and damn, he's calling him Antonio Brown for crying out loud. And you think Pierre Desir is going to be able to handle that? Hell no. Hell to the no. So Diggs should have a big day tomorrow. Big day. Devin Singletary, like I said, 15 to 20 touches. That would be lovely. Man, would that be a nice complete game, man? Stephon Diggs kills it. Josh Allen is sitting pretty, and the running game is solid. I'll take that all day, every day. Now, those are my takes for this game. I'm saving myself, you know what I'm saying, for after the game. I'm just giving you a little preview. But after the game, it's over with. It's game over. We gonna party. We gonna party hard. That's real. Hold on a second. Yeah. No, you can turn off the AC. Yeah, you can take it off. So, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys feeling about our preview? How you guys feel? Do you feel confident? That's the real question. Do you feel confident in this game? Is there something that makes you worry? Hold on a second. I saw a comment I got to get to. Maston Park. Bills offense is going to come out like gangbusters. Micah Hyde commenting on Bills offense. They're going to be pretty good. Listen, everybody on this defense is talking about, yo, I've seen this offense. And I think it was Micah Hyde that mentioned it. And they're good, man. They're good. So when your defense is saying, yo, they're giving us a run for our money, you know they're going to be putting some points up. So they better do it. And don't be satisfied with freaking 27, 30. Yo, if you can pour it on, pour it on. Pour it on. Make a damn statement. The Bills ain't playing. I want to hear the Bills all in the headlines. The Bills smashed the Jets. Even though it was expected, I want to see it. The Bills smashed Jets. The Bills ground the Jets. Whatever they want to play with the words. Make sure we take care of it. Handle that business. Matt Soda says confidence is high. Need to stay healthy. 1,000%. Brian Bowers, Rico, the only thing that worries me is Allen reverting back to bad mechanics and that hero ball bullshit. I get it. But with this offseason that he spent working his mechanics, I mean, I'm no quarterback guru. I mean, but like eating the burger, you feel me? When they're throwing the ball, you want to kind of see this. This is what you want to see. Eating the burger before his hand was down here. It was all about hand placement, all that. I'm not technically sound like that, but apparently all that is looking great. So now it's just a matter of executing, man. That's key number 2 is execute. Do I have a hot take? Here's a hot take for you. I'm not good with hot takes, man. But they just come naturally. I was gonna try to give you guys a hot take. Here's one hot take for you. Josh Allen throws for 325 yards. Hot take? If y'all got a hot take, let me hear it. 325. Is that a hot take? Or is that something that he could definitely do? If y'all got a hot take, let me hear it. Bills fan 1970 says, my hot take, Bills going to be in the top 5 in sacks, starting with 3 sacks this week. 3 only? I'll give more than that. I'll give more than that. Because if like, I'm going back to when the Jets played the Bills. And I'm going to tell you something. My guy, Sam Darnold, how many sacks did he take that game? Sam Darnold, that game alone, took, hold on, how many sacks did he take? I got to try to find it. I apologize. I need to try to find that game. If I can find that game, I'm going to tell you exactly what he did. Sacks that game for the Bills. And I apologize, man. I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at another screen as well. Because I need to see it. But if you guys have it, because I feel rude not even looking at you guys. But 3 sacks. I think it was 7. I think I saw 7. But I could be wrong. I got a comment from Jesse Hamilton. Nothing about this game makes me worried about this game. We should be scoring more than 40. We scored 40 on them 2 years ago with Matt Barkley and Robert Foster taking the helm. We should be able to put up more than on the board. And I don't think we should let up if we're up 30 in the fourth quarter. We had no preseason. Use this game as your preseason to rack up the yards and points. Shit, I respect that. Jesse Hamilton, I respect the hell out of that. No preseason. Use this as your practice. Use this as your ability to get in the mode of putting points on the board. Get in the mode of getting to touchdowns. Get in the mode of putting up extra points. PATs. Get in that mode. I feel that. That's real. Christopher McClee says 400 yards for JA. 400 yards passing or 400 total? No, I'm not going to give him that much. Don't forget, man, it's week 1. I also have to realize it's week 1. There's going to be some kinks that got to be worked out. But like, damn, man. Damn all that. I need to see some points put on the board, man. I want to be able to sing that shout song in my head as many times as possible. Because you know they're going to play that shit. I need to hear that. I need to hear it. And that's the real. By the way, there's 261 people watching on YouTube right now. Shout out to you guys. Smash that like real quick for your boy. If you're on Facebook, continue to keep viewing, keep sharing. Smash that like for me, for the Buffalo Fanatics. If you can, share it to all the groups that you got. Find yourself a Jets fan group. If you've infiltrated, share that bitch in there too. And shout out to my Twitter folk. Sportscaster. We can't forget about you either. Major, Rico, we'll give out 5 t-shirts if the Bills win by 21 points. Yo, they got to win by more than that. 21 points ain't shit. What, 21-0? Is that good enough? No. I need points. Way up. 50 burger? I'll think about it. 50 burger sounds real good. I'll think about that. Paul K81 says, hot take, Allen breaks 300 yards in the air for the first time. He's been close. I think he got to like 289 at one point. I don't remember what game, but he was close. It took overtime. He was close, but he didn't get there. It was close. Jimmy Johnson says Gabriel Davis gains 100 yards receiving. Let me tell you something. I don't know how I feel about this right now. I gotta explain it to you guys. In my draft, I gotta read this first. Martin Bradstreet says, Rico, I gave that like button a serious working over. Go Bills. That's my guy, Martin Bradstreet. So in my draft, I think I had a pretty decent draft. I drafted Josh Allen. I'll tell you all the Bills players I drafted. Josh Allen, Devin Singletary, and Zach Moss. You got to handcuff those two. I had to. I didn't want to, but I did. I got Tyler Bass as well. I took Dawson Knox, but I was like, that's OD. I dropped him. Then I picked up Gabe Davis. Now, most people in my league are like, what? You picked up Gabe Davis? Who the hell is Gabe Davis? And that's exactly what I want. Who the hell is Gabe Davis? They don't know. So I'm hoping that Gabe Davis is used immensely in this game. I don't know how he's going to because we got John Brown, we got Cole Beasley, we got Stephon Diggs, we got McKenzie. I don't know where they're going to find room for him. But if he comes out and has a major game or they switch it up on us, yo, I'll be the happiest dude ever. And they're going to be like, yo, who in the heck is Gabe Davis? Now, am I bold enough to start Gabe Davis? No. But I need to see what's going on. Now, I don't feel good about this one. This is what I don't feel good about. I dropped Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. I dropped Justin Jefferson. I picked up Gabe Davis. I might shoot myself for that one. But we're gonna see how we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. Dustin Lyons says Gabe Davis may not see the field. We know McDermott does. He doesn't play rookies. I know. I have him on the bench just for now. Just for now. Bills guy says, yo, Rico, I searched the sack last year versus the Jets. 4 sacks. Lawson, Poyer, Lorenzo, Jerry Hughes. I appreciate it, Bills guys. So 4 sacks. We had 4 sacks last year, man. We're gonna get 4 sacks and more. Like I said, my man's gonna be seeing ghosts. I'm not joking, man. Halloween is in September. We're gonna make that week 1. It's the Halloween night. Halloween day is happening, man. We're going trick-or-treating. The Bills are going trick-or-treating. And we're gonna do a lot. we're gonna be doing a lot of treating. We're gonna treat ourselves to a lot of sacks. I'm telling you that right now, man. It's trick-or-treat time, bitch. It's happening. Golly, it's happening, boy. Batman, hot take. Our D-line won't be good for the first few games. Won't be the same without Phillips, especially with the Harry being unproven and Butler out. That's an interesting take. I'm not gonna call it a hot take. That's an interesting take. Our D-line won't be as good as for the first few games. But why though? With Harry unproven, he's not unproven. He's a proven player. He just got hurt. He was on his way to proving himself. But don't forget, we got Quentin Jefferson. We got AJ Epinesa. I'm truly not worried. I'm truly not worried. I don't think we'll take a step back at all. I don't. I'm actually very much looking forward to seeing our linebacking core. Delshon Phillips, I want to see what he's about. I'm interested to seeing how he's included into this game, how often they have him on the field. Tyrell Dotson, I want to see how much he's getting on the field. I'm just saying, man. My guy Bobby Ray, man, we're going trick-or-treating. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to sack. You wouldn't even be able to finish the song. It's a sack. That's it, man. We're gonna be singing that on the sideline, right? Sack after sack after sack. Golly, man, you might as well drop off a Manscaped little treat for my guy, because we're gonna be sacking you, boy. And once we're done with you, take your gift and go clean yourself up for your lady, because you don't want no part of this. It's trick or treat, but we will be treating ourselves. Here's a little gift for you. Here's a little loot bag. We're gonna give him a little Manscaped loot bag. We'll give you free shipping. I'll get my guy Mario Addison to bring that shit to you. Oh, watch out now. I'm just saying. I'm in my bag right now. I apologize. Sam Darnold's he's gonna embrace the turf in Buffalo. Oh hell yeah, he will. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that we got no fans, man. It really isn't. We actually play again. We play the Jets again October 25th. That's even better. Halloween twice before before Halloween. Woof. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The ref, Rico will Le'Veon be the threat? He's always a threat. Let's keep it real here. Le'Veon is always a threat. He catches out of the backfield. He runs between the tackles. He can run outside of the tackles. He can block. The guy is an overall sick running back. I love Le'Veon Bell. I'm a fan. I love the running back position personally, but Le'Veon Bell is one of my favorites. I like him, man. I really do. Shout out to my guy, Paul K. Appreciate that. Salute. Boom. I got love for y'all, man. I got love for y'all. So you expect 10 touches for who? Are you referring to our guy, Zach Moss? 10 touches is actually very doable. Because if you give 15 touches, let's just say 15 to 20 touches for Singletary, you can get away with giving my man 10 touches. You definitely can. Manrod Diaz says Rico is Singletary elite. No, he is not elite. He is not elite. And I love the discussion that my guys, the Hoof, had the other day. It's fantastic discussion, but he is not elite. He's got elite traits, but he's not overall elite. Can he get there? I haven't seen enough yet, but I love what I see. I love what I see, but he's not elite just yet. Clean up on them fumbles. You know what I'm saying? Stay a little healthy. We straight. But love what I see, but is he elite? No, sir. Can't give him that. Can't give him that. Shout out to my guy, Keaton Callanan, excuse me. Shout out for the super chat and super sticker. Appreciate that. You got me with a list now. Super sticker. Appreciate that. Man Rush. Salute to you, my man. Salute to you. Rico, what's more likely? Josh Allen winning the MVP or Bills going 5-11? Woo! What kind of question is that? And I like it. That's a tough one, too. What's more likely? Josh Allen winning MVP. You know what? I'll say Josh Allen winning MVP. And I'll tell you why. Because you have more of a chance to win the MVP when your team is winning. And I expect my team to be a winning team, right? If you're winning, you have a chance to be part of the MVP conversation. But I can't see us only winning 5 games. That would be an utter disaster. You go 5. You go. Excuse me. I got to say that. Singletary fumbles a lot. No, he doesn't. He doesn't fumble a lot, but I don't like that the fact that he fumbled 4 times last year. That I don't like, but he doesn't fumble a lot. But going back to that statement, the more likely scenario, Josh with the MVP or Bills going 5-11, because I feel that we will be a winning team. He's got the opportunity to be in the MVP conversation. Do I think he's going to be an MVP quarterback? No, I don't. A lot of Bills fans feel like he will be in the conversation. But if you're winning, your team is winning, you have the right to be in that conversation. The same way McDermott has the right to be coach of the year in that conversation. But if you only got 5 wins, forget about it. That's out the window. But I can't see with this defense, with the additions we added on offense, us imploding. That's an implosion. If that happens, something happened. Somebody got hurt. Something happened, and I just can't see that happening. Great question, though, by the way. Fantastic. Zach Allen. It's not can Zach Moss take his job. It's just a matter of when. Zach Moss is better back than Singletary. They do things differently, right? Zach Moss is your bruiser back. He's got a little bit of breakaway speed. You know what I'm saying? And he can juke. He's got elusive ability. I don't think that he has the vision that Singletary has. And when you have vision, it keeps you in this game a lot longer. Frank Gore isn't your fastest guy, but he's got vision. Adrian Peterson, in this game a long time, vision. He sees things. When you see, I see that if you still have vision, you're going to be in this game a long time. Right now, my man LaShawn McCoy is battling with his vision right now. Because I remember when in his last year with us, there were the holes that were right there. And he chose the latter. He went somewhere else. So like, dude, what are you? The hole is right there. He's not seeing it. His eyes are too slow. Sometimes it happens, man. We get older. Your eyes too slow. You don't see these things, right? The guys like Emmitt Smith, they lived off of great vision. He wasn't the fastest guy. Slow as fuck. But super sick vision keeps you in this game a long time. Tell right now, you better be able to block. Block your ass off, and you're in this game a while. Bills guy says, because he hasn't versed elite. He hasn't faced elite defenses. I know Super Bowl, but I can't even read that. I can't even read that. I apologize. I tried. Hot take, Allen throws for 5 touchdowns. Ooh. That would be interesting. That's us in the red zone often, and he's dumping off for 5 yards. You know what? You know what I'd love to see? I need to see Allen throw a deep ball. I need to see Allen throw a deep ball, and I need a connection. I don't care who is under that ball. I don't care who is underneath that reception. I need Allen with a 45-plus ball in the air. I just need to see it. Not that I'm going to be like, oh, like I've never seen it. I just need to see it. It would be nice for us to see a deep ball. Maybe two. What would be a dream for me is if we're on our 15, 20-yard line, we just got the ball. You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck it. We touchback. Bang. Roberts takes the touchback. We get to first play. And we go deep to Stephon Diggs. Man, I'm just imagining the stadium being full of Bills fans and us going nuts. Us going nuts. But you know what? We'll all be going nuts virtually on our computers, Zooming, watching the game. We'll all be going nuts watching this game. And I'm going to tell you right now, if that happens, boy, oh boy, that's going to be played left, right, center, all over the place. Big money played to Stephon Diggs off the first rip. We're going to bless him. We're going to bless him. If that's the case, man. Man, would that be lovely? Would that be lovely? The deep ball will be over the year. Sorry, the deep ball will be all over this year. Bank it. I'm hoping for it. I'm really hoping for it. Cody Finney, I don't care. I don't care about the damn deep ball. I want to see Allen with 65+ percentage and 250 yards with 3 TDs. I'd rather him complete 65 percentage and 45 dink and dunks than complete a few deep balls. I don't know about all that, man. Because, I mean, 3 touchdowns tells me we won that game, first and foremost. Right? But 250 is good. He's good enough for me. 250, you're throwing for over 4,000 yards. I'm good with that. I'm straight with that. But the stress this year has been him to throw the deep ball, connect on the deep ball, because he's been throwing them all year last year, throwing them all year, but nobody's underneath to connect on it. Nobody. We need that. He starts nailing, like my man Pierre says, fix the deep ball. It's over with. It's over with. But that would be a lovely first play stamp. Let's go. Stephen Campione says, man, it's going to be crazy and I cannot wait. I don't think anybody can wait, man. Nobody can sleep. Nobody can sleep. My guy, Eric Eagleson says, deep ball to Reggie Gilliam. Hey, man. We're going to see. We're going to see. KC versus Bills. Who wins? Let us see what the team looks like until we get up there. Because it's not fair. We saw what the product that KC put on the field. Let us see the product that the Bills put on the field. Then we can revisit that question. And I'll be biased. I think that we can really compete with the Mahomes, with the likes of Mahomes. I think we can. I think our defense is set up for it. Can we go offensive firepower? No, we cannot. Because that team can just put 40 on you with ease. But our defense can slow them down. And if our offense is at least a top 15 offense, we should be able to really, really compete with the Chiefs, with the likes of the Chiefs. By the way, I'm opening up the phone lines. I want to take phone calls. We're an hour and 14 minutes in. I still got a lot of juice in me. So I'm taking phone calls. If you want to call in, call in. I'll take phone calls. Let's roll. I'm waiting for it. So as we do that, I didn't even have my thing up all day. Bada Bean Crosby says, what are Joe Miller and Spence doing for the Chiefs games? They're going to be going live, man. They're going to be remote. They're going to be on scene. I don't know. I'm not sure what the location will be, where they will be, and how things will be by the time they play the Cardinals. But they're going to be on location. I think they're going to be doing their thing. I think that's going to be sick. So if you guys are in that Buffalo area and you're going to be around, yo, please go visit my boys over there. I think it's going to be fun, man. You get to see Joe Miller and Spence do their thing live. Yo, that'd be sick. That'd be too ill. Too ill. If I can fly out there, I would. But they ain't letting us go over there. They're keeping us Canadians over here. Cody Finney. Rico, you got to look at Brian Bowers' comments. Oh, my bad. Brian Bowers, man, them things are flying, bro. Hold on a second. Let me go back. Brian Bowers. Where's my guy, Brian Bowers? Brian Bowers, hot take. Diggs, Brown, and Beasley all get 1,000 yards this year. Diggs, Brown, and Beasley all get 1,000 yards this year. I mean, it's not impossible. because Beasley himself had what, like 600, 700 yards last year, right? John Brown already had 1,000. Diggs is guaranteed 11 to 1,200 yards with the type of receiver that he is very possible. But Allen is not that type of quarterback. He's not a volume thrower like that. I can't see that happening. 3,000-yard freaking receivers? Bruh, when the hell's that ever happened? How's that ever happened ever in life? 3,000-yard receivers. Honestly. Bobby Ray said, Bobby Ray, he agrees with me. That's tough, man. 3,000 yards. Let's just try to get one. Let's get two. Let's just get two, let alone three. Shit, we getting 3,000-yard receivers. We're going to the Super Bowl. That's for damn sure. That is a damn fact. If Josh takes the next step, it's totally possible. Of course it is. 1,000%. Sorry. When he takes the next step to get 3,000-yard receivers, I don't know, man. He's got to take a giant leap. That's got to be a leap. Hot take, Dawson Knox, 600 yards. Yo, with the addition of Diggs and people having to, secure the top and underneath is going to be open, Dawson Knox and Cole Beasley should eat this year. They should both eat this year. So I'm with you on that one. Bobby Ray says, all we need is two, baby. That's it. 2,000-yard receivers? Yo, we laughing right now. Jesse Hamilton. The fact that the Chiefs run cover 0 20% of the time makes me think that we have an advantage when they run that. Run slants with Brown and McKenzie and Diggs running the inside post that way to beat the cover 0. Now, you have to have the cover men to do cover 0. And I'm not greatly familiar with the defense of the Chiefs. I know they got Tyrann Matthews. They got some guys out there. I think they just got this rookie or this 1-year guy that had a great breakup last game. But it's extremely possible. I mean, anything is possible, damn it. And I don't want to take away from Jesse Hamilton, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. You got me sounding like Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. It's true. It's true. Kurt Warner did it with the Cardinals. Did he? They have 3,000-yard receivers? Who the hell were receivers? Who were they? Buffalo Bills 30, New Jersey Jets 13. I like the New Jersey. Bills 20 points in the first half. All right, so here's the deal. Before I get out of here, I wanted to give some predictions. And my guy Jimmy Johnson is speaking truth right now. And I kind of like it. So here's the deal. Here's the score that I had. I wrote it down. For those that think that we cannot get a double-digit win, you're being silly. There should be no reason that we can't win by double digits. I don't care what Vegas says. We should be able to put up more than them easily. And our defense is good enough to shut them down, to control them. There's no reason that we cannot win by more than 10 points. There's no reason for it. So here's my prediction. The Bills obviously win. And I had this one number in my head, but I just moved it just now. I originally had it at 24-13. I think we go 27-13. And the reason I give them 13 points is they're bound to get one touchdown. I'll give them the one touchdown. It's probably going to be Le'Veon Bell, crunch time at the end of the game, and they punch it in, and we're like, all right, cool. But I say we go 24-13. That was my original, but I think that we get in the red zone often. We may have some issues, closing things out. And we end up being 27-13. So I think I'm going to go 27-13 is my final score. 27-13, Bills. Is it a dominating win? It'll be dominating because we didn't really my prediction is we're not going to let them do anything. It's just going to be like, dink and dunks here and there, a few big plays there, but we really control the tempo of the game. Here's the big one, though. Diggs, 7 receptions, and I think he goes for over 85 yards. 7 receptions, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. That's Diggs. Devin Singletary. 17 touches. 100 yards, and a touchdown. 17 touches, 100 plus. I don't want to do 100. I want 100 plus and a touchdown. I think he goes over 100 yards. Beasley, I think, is going to have the biggest game. That's my hot take of the game. I think Beasley's going to have a monster game. He's going to live in the middle. He's going to have 10 receptions. I give him 10 receptions. Is that too much? Because I'm looking at it. I'm like 17 receptions between the two of these guys, 17 completions with a couple here and there sprinkled out. I think it's doable. John Brown will have like 3 or 4 receptions, but Diggs is going to have like between 8 to 10 receptions. 8 to 10 receptions for Beasley, 7 receptions for Diggs. And I gave Beasley a touchdown. I gave Diggs a touchdown, and I gave Motor a touchdown. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Oh, my guy, Matt Soda says 2 TDs for Beasley. I think Beasley's going to eat tomorrow, man. He was my X factor on the offense last year. I'm not making him my X factor this year, but I feel strongly about him this year. Jimmy Johnson says, Stephon Diggs, 6 catches, 107, 1 TD. John Brown, 5 for 61, 1 TD. Devin for 103 yards on 18 carries and 1 touchdown. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm feeling that. Cody Finney says, damn, Rico, that's 5.8 yards a carry. I don't know about that, but especially against the Jets D-line, pretty bold. That's what it is. That's what I'm going with right now. And it's touches, right? And you know what? I should preface. It's touches. That's catches and rushes, right? And I said touches. So I think he goes over for over 100 for sure. And that's touches. I should have mentioned that. Because he catches out of the backfield and he runs. Somebody had a great comment. I wanted to see it. Was it Juan Castillo? Juan Castillo says 20 for 25, 307, 4 TDs in the air, 1 on the ground, no turnovers. Now that would be a fire stat line. That would be a fire stat line. You give me that, shit, I'm all over that. Even Gary Herman loves it. Gary Herman loves that shit. We got it. We got that. What's Mario got to say? Marco, as much as I would love to see an absolute blowout, an offensive clinic, it doesn't really matter. This is a preseason game for us, just getting warmed up, but Trey will have 2 interceptions. I disagree with is just a preseason game. The mentality is not preseason game. I get the premise, but it's not. But if you give me Trey White with 2 interceptions, shit, I'll take that. I love that. 2 interceptions, getting his worth. You damn right. I'll take that all day. I'm good with that. I'm real good with that. I'm looking for hot takes, people. Let's call this a hot take Friday. You know what? That's what we'll do. Every Friday when I do previews, I run through my initial show and we'll take hot takes to see if any of these hot takes come to fruition. That'd be dope. Hot take Fridays right at the end. We'll call that. I like that. That's what we'll do. Because I'm feeling this. I like where your minds are at. Now, here's the question for you guys. How can I put this? When it comes to points, is it a disappointment if we score less than 24 points? Less than 24 points, is it a disappointment? Let's just say we win 21-17. Is it a disappointment? Are you disappointed in that? Are you disappointed in the defense that we allowed 17 points? Are you disappointed in overall? If we're only scoring 21 and we allowed the defense to score, the offense on the air team score 17, is it a whole disappointment? Let me know. Because right now, that's the hot topic right now. The amount of points that the Bills are going to score. Because I'll tell you right now, if we only score 17 points, we go back to the offense that we had last year against this Jets defense, I will turn into Rated R Rico on Sunday. I can guarantee you that with all certainty. I'm going to be cussing in this bitch. And if you have children that watch this game, send them to bed. Put the earphones on. I'm cussing. We cannot. Rated R Rico will be out in full force. I can guarantee you that. Woo! I don't want that. I don't want him. I don't want him to come around. I don't want him coming around. My guy Joe, winning can't be a total disappointment, especially a division game. My man Joe's right. It's a division game. You want to win your division. You got to win your division. It's a must. Especially if you wanna win, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Be number one. You gotta beat the guys in your division. Is it a disappointment to win? You can win a game and be mad. I'm telling you right now, you can. Right? Let's just say we're up 21-0. 3 quarters, 21-0. We get into the fourth quarter. We screw up something. It's 21-7. They score again, 21-14. Now it's 21-21. Last second, we win 24-21. I'm disappointed in that win. There's no way you can be happy. A win's a win. A win is a win, correct. But you can be disappointed in a win. Can you be happy in a loss? I don't personally like that. I don't want to be happy in a loss, but I will be disappointed in a win. That's for damn sure. Too many mistakes. You're letting a team come back, showing your weaknesses. I'm not interested in that. No, thank you. Oh, I'll be upset. Hot take. 5 sacks, 4 picks, and a blowout. I would love that. I would love that. If he can give us Nate Peterman-like game, I'll take that all day. Nate Peterman! There it is. I almost didn't have a chance to say Nate Peterman's name today. I said it. You got me to say it. That's the running joke, by the way, if you guys don't know. I try to say Nate Peterman in my shows all the time. And I almost went without saying it. I got it today. If he gives us a Nate Peterman type game, on top of that, he's seeing ghosts. Shit, I'll take it. Trick or treat. I'll take that all day. Cody Fisher says, old build, yes, would be a problem. I'd be happy in any win. This new Bills team, I actually have expectations, as we should. And the expectation is to blow the fucking team out. That's what the expectation is. Pardon my French. Dr. Meme. Oh, Dr. Meme had a face. He has a face on right now. 24 is too little points. We need some excitement week 1. I totally agree. Although 24 is a solid win, to me, that's a benchmark. That's what you should. 24, you should be able to put that. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Take that. Should be easy. Easy money. But damn, if we don't, golly, we're going to have a problem. Rico's going to have a problem. I'll tell you that right now, man. Where's my guy Eagleston? Dustin Line says, what if they come out swinging, score 21, then McDermott runs the clock out and plays conservative? We win 21, still mad? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm still mad. Like, because like now you became vanilla. No, let me keep that shit up. You become vanilla, right? You're up 21-0. Think about this. You're up 21-0. And now you coast. You're running the draw, running a dive play, running vanilla bullshit. For what? And you know what? That's a typical McDermott thing to do. He would do that. Let's not show the opponents that we're placing next week what we got. Ugh. Sickens me. But some people agree with it. You're right. They shouldn't show them. Don't show them what we got. Get out of here with that. He won't even let them know who the hell the right guard is and right tackle is. Who gives a damn? Line up and whoop ass. You know what? I got to speak on that. I got flack for this. Because I was saying, what's with the secrecy? What's with the, you know what I mean? Who's our rare tackle? Yep, it's going to be Darrell Williams, Ty Nsekhe, and Cody Ford. Cut it out. Cut it all the way out. Okay? Just put the depth chart out and say, here's my right guard, here's my right tackle. The secrecy, the trickery, all this. Cut it out, McDermott. We know. Okay? It's going to be one of those guys who cares. Just line it up. Because at the end of the day, it won't matter. Because we are the superior team. We should be able to. You put me at our right guard. If I know that this team is that good, it shouldn't matter who the hell is at right guard. Whoop ass. And then we're not talking about it. But all these theatrics and cut and not showing this and that. Could you imagine we do all that and we get blown up by the Jets? Never going to happen. But we get blown up by the Jets. What was all this? We're not showing you our right guard. Cut it out, man. Just play ball. Listen, everybody's been in this position. We used to play ball. Your coach would tell you, run that goddamn play again. I don't care if the defense knows what we're doing. Run it again. And we do it. And we'd execute. That's the name of the game, man. Golly. Right guard Rico. Put me at right guard. Soaking wet. 205 pounds. Soaking wet. Golly, man. Anyway, folks. That's my show tonight. That is my show tonight. Hold on a second. I got my Bobby. Bobby wants to say something. Probably because there's preseason tape on Ford at guard, and it ain't pretty. Ooh, Bobby coming with that shade, huh? Bobby coming with that shade, and you might be right. I'm not even gonna, let's not joke about it. You might be right. It might not have been pretty. It may not have been pretty, and people know. I mean, all you got to do is go back to college tape. How did he do it? How did he do at guard? How did he do at guard? Okay, how did he do at right tackle? Okay, so we can prepare for who's there. Simple as that. So all this, like, you know what I mean? Do all this stuff on the depth chart. Man, I'm not. That's for the birds, man. That's for the birds. That's just me, though. A lot of people feel really good about it. I like it. It's really good. You know what I mean? Smart coaches do that. Okay. Bill Belichick did it. That's him. That's what he does. Feel me? Be a real ass coach, man. This is who we lining up. Let's go play ball, man. Joe, Believers Talk. Joe's hot take. Andre Roberts has a special teams TD and a receiving touchdown. That is a damn good hot take. That's a damn good hot take. I'm a big fan of Andre Roberts, and if he can take one back to the house this game against his former team, that's great news. I will take that all day, man. I'll be thrilled by that. Because I don't remember the last time we had a punt return touchdown. And I'm not counting Micah Hyde's freaking catch on the kickoff, the onside kick return. I'm not talking about that one. I want a punt return. When's the last time we got a nice punt return? Man. I feel you, Joe. I like that. Chris Beasy. Chris B says, Rico, how's your girl doing? Y'all are a great duo. She's upstairs. She went out with a friend. She just came back. She's chilling upstairs. She's chilling. Jimmy Johnson. We scored 17 points when we had 4 drives lost against the Jets last season to turnovers and worse offense. 24 points minimum. Minimum, sir. Freaking minimum. That's a damn fact. We cannot score less than 24 points, man. Joe, yes, I'd be upset. I think if we win 21-17, Allen doesn't have any turnovers, I'll be better than 21-17 with 2 or 3 turnovers by Allen. Same results. You know what I'm saying? Whether turnovers or not, I mean, you don't want any turnovers, but same results. Same thing. Jimmy Johnson says, the Bills need 30 points. We can't settle for less. We need to scare the league. I don't know if we're going to scare the league because the league still doesn't respect us. I'll tell you that right now. The league still does not respect us. When they got the Jets, you know what I mean, within 10 points of us, with all the injuries and all that stuff that they have, and they got them still within 10 points, nah, they don't respect us. The league, honestly, still doesn't respect the Bills. They talk about us. The Bills might. The Bills may. I'll tell you right now, the minute we lose one game, same old Bills. That's what they do. They're just waiting for us to trash up. We just can't give them that opportunity. You know that's how it rolls. Hot take number 2. Trey, Poyer, and Hyde all have picks in this game. That'd be pretty. I'd rather Trey White have 2 picks. It just looks better. It just looks better. All sports highlights. Darnold has a bad game as he did versus NE last year. That's not really a hot take, sir. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. He's going to have a bad game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is my show. Before you leave, smash that like real quick for your boy. Do you guys like the prediction of a 27-13 win? Does that sound good to you? I'd love for it to be 30, but 27 seems realistic to me. It's first game, you know, we get the jitters out. 27-13. Diggs, 7 receptions, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. I said 85, but I wrote 88. 7 receptions, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Beasley, 17 touches, 90 over 100 plus 100 yards and a touchdown. And then Beasley, I think he has 10 receptions. I think he's gonna have a big game. I don't know why. Something tells me he's gonna have a big game. I don't know, man. I think we got this. Cody, I like Cody's. I like that one. 31-13. I like that. That's a nice number. I fuck with that. I fuck with that one. The ref, Josh Allen would throw for 6 touchdowns. Boy, you tripping. It'd be great, but you tripping. So, folks, happy Rico on Sunday? I hope so. That's the plan. That's the plan, folks. Happy Rico on Sunday. Do a nice little show, and then we watch the rest of the evening and watch the Patriots lose. Excuse me. Yeah, I think the Patriots play in the afternoon. Watch the Patriots lose. Watch Tom Brady lose. That'd be a beautiful thing. It'd be a beautiful Sunday. It'd be fantastic. So remember, folks, Halloween is in September. The Bills are going trick-or-treating. We are going trick-or-treating. I'm telling you right now, the treats will not be good for Sam Darnold. I'm going to tell you that right now. Mario Addison is coming for your ass. Jerry Hughes is coming from the other side. I didn't even mention Ed Oliver. I didn't even mention Ed Oliver. We are deep. We are deep at the defensive front. I feel very bad for the Jets O-line. I'm telling you right now, I feel bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a fantastic evening. I spoke for an hour and a half. I shouldn't have. It was only supposed to be an hour. But y'all got me chatting it up with all these damn Friday hot takes, and I like it. So, we will see you Sunday after the game. We may have a pregame game chatter with some of the guys that are gonna be on our channel. So be on the lookout for that. It might be Steve and Dave Tilton. It might be a little bit of Joe, maybe a little bit of Spence, might be Bills Overdue. The Bills Overdue guys are tomorrow. Listen, folks, we're gonna have a good time, man. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna celebrate, and it's gonna be fantastic. We start the season off 1-0. That's the way we want it. So remember, keys to victory: discipline, execution, and finish. Finish all over Sam Darnold's face. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my night. That is my time. You guys have yourself a fantastic night. It's your boy. And I'm gone. Let's go.